You can check all of that out. So we're going to pass through the aromatherapy there. Boom. And other than that, hey, it's Lance McGowan here. Welcome to part 8 of the Shapr app video series where you learn some best practices as well as mistakes to avoid when networking with people online or maybe in person at a networking event. And the Shapr app, just so you are aware, and I covered this in my other videos, but hey, let's cover it again. Shapr app is basically where you can develop more meaningful relationships with people online. And I've been using it since 2008 of last year, so like July, and I was introduced by a client of mine. And basically what you do is you get matches every day, and you can swipe left, meaning not interested, or swipe right, so you can develop more business relationships or working relationships with people from a mentorship standpoint, hiring employees, looking for a job, or looking for customers. And this is a really cool app to do that, and it supplements my in-person networking. So I'm going to a networking event tonight that I found on Meetup. But when I'm not doing that and I've made my follow-ups, the app is what I'm in, swiping left and swiping right until I find a match and reach out to them, and that's what I did. So this serves as kind of like a case study, and I'm going to basically mask her name for privacy purposes because we actually met, and so I don't, if she's watching this, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Her name was Andrea for privacy purposes. There we go. And so I sent a message out and I said, "Hi Andrea, what qualities would your ideal client or customers have?" Okay, so I like to start that off again from a marketing perspective. You have the ideal person in mind, you got the realistic person, and then you get the actual person, and just trying to get that out there. And she responded back with, "Hi Lance, a great question. I'm looking for clients that have a gift or knowledge that want to share in the world to produce a bigger impact, as well as the vision and funds to create an amazing experience through an epic event." And so when I look at her profile, she's actually from Vista, California. Her hashtags are marketing, hashtag event management, hashtag consultant, hashtag CEO, hashtag founder. So you kind of get an idea of what she's looking for or what she's about. And then her current goals are to find investors, grow her business, and get inspired. Her description is looking for sponsors and vendors to add to our list for a health and wellness conference. And she says, as an experience coordinator, we create memorable experiences that extend brand loyalty and organic engagement. And that makes sense after kind of seeing her first message back to me. And so I kind of refer to those as a way to better understand who I'm talking to. And then she asked, "What about you?" So it's great when they answer the question and ask a question back. And you may be like, "That's very basic, Lance," but that's part of effective communication strategies. And that's what I try to do myself. Like, hey, let's answer the question. If they legitimately asked it and, in good faith, and let's ask a question back. There we go. So I said, that's great to hear. You know what you're looking for. And there's nothing like a live event that's well planned. All right, let me tell you, I've done lots of classes, and yeah, the better the planning and the more people that are invited and that are, been pre-qualified or a good fit on the front end, that's great. And then I said, I'm looking for people that are open to using natural solutions. Hello. Oh, it got turned off. Let's turn it back on. Turning on the health for others as well as myself. Some aromatherapy up in here. There we go. All right, so yeah, open to using this awesome stuff right here, as well as other natural solutions, depending on their health priorities, that are safe and effective so they can one day be independent with their health. And that's I've been that way for going on 5+ years now, and really it's just about knowing the root cause of what's going on, finding whatever problem there is, using natural solutions that are safe, effective, and less expensive than traditional options to replace what's in my health kitchen and bathroom cabinet, and do so on a proactive wellness lifestyle basis, not waiting until I hit a ditch in my health, but what I did to get well, I'm doing to stay well, and it's the up and up on the quality of life aspect. All right, so that's kind of the backstory on all that. And then she says, "Is this through products or services?" she asked. And I said, both, but it also depends on needs and goals, and that's true. And I asked her, would you be open to scheduling a 20-minute call to see if there's a fit for what we both do or a referral opportunity? And you may have noticed if you watch other videos in this one, but the principle just keeps being applied and practiced. That's why I keep focusing on it, because it's important, which is it wasn't a hard sell for a product. It wasn't a hard sell for a business opportunity. It was a, hey, Let's assess for needs, goals, and fit. That's more of a Jordan Belfort type of way of sales training. And let's, if not, then let's see if there's a referral opportunity for somebody that you know. And that's really the best practice that I've seen. And if you have a better best practice, feel free to leave a comment below. But otherwise, this helps other people see that, okay, we just are trying to get to know each other and then go from there. And she says, sure, here's my scheduler where you can book a call. So she sent her link to that, and then I booked something. I said, awesome, I just set something up. Talk to you then. So we had that plan. And then she said, just saw it come through. I look forward to chatting. And then the day of, I said, hello, talk to you soon. And, I usually try to plan our conversations out 1 to 2 days at least in advance. Oftentimes now with what I got going on, it's the next week. And it's nice because sometimes people have their own calendars, or if not, we go back and forth a little bit more on what days work best, what times, and then the time zone. And I just look at where they're at in the app to see if they're in my time zone or not. And then if not, I go into Siri and I ask, hey, what time is it in, Chicago, Illinois? And then that way I know they're on what time zone they're in, and then what time I can recommend in the app. So I customize what time, because if it's 3 p.m. here, it's going to be, a different time somewhere else. So I'm trying to get them all the times on the same page. And again, you may be like, that's very basic, Lance, but hey, it helps. There's been calls that I've missed in the past, or that other people have missed because we said 3 p.m. for both of us, but we were both in different time zones, and that didn't work out too well. We were like, whoop. So that's why that happens. And yeah, we basically chatted on the phone, just give you a little update / recap. And then it went really well. And then we planned a live video to, just share marketing tips with other people online. And then that went well as well. And yeah, that was pretty much the end of that interaction. And yeah, it's not always about getting the sale or getting that business partner. I mean, those are things I'm looking for, but I do recognize that we have to build relationships with people. And I, as Gary Vaynerchuk or Gary Vee has mentioned, he says it's important to enjoy the process. It's not just end destination, end destination, end destination, or the sale or the business partner or this and that, or this much money you make, or this house or this car or this significant other or marriage or whatever. No, I mean, those are great. I'm not trying to discount those. I'm just saying, can we enjoy the process along the way? And it's not just how much money we make, it's how we make our money. And it's also who we become along the way. Am I becoming a better version of myself? Am I surrounding myself with people that raise my average or lower my average? Am I becoming an average of the 5 people that I spend the most time with, as Jim Rohn's quote talks about? What is really going on in here and out of here and all here in my body going on, So, and that's what I focus on, is enjoy the process, have goals to set the destination. And the 3 principles that I've mentioned in other videos, but I'll continue to reemphasize, which is, we got to move towards people that move towards us. And if they don't, we talk to the next person. That's the 1 and 2 principle there. And then some will, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting. She was the some wills that got on the phone, and she, we didn't go any further. She wasn't a good fit, at least, because I asked, do you have any health priorities? Are you open to diversifying your income? And if the answer is no and no, I don't push it. That's it. I don't push anything. And then sometimes they ask me questions back, and if it's no, then it's not a good fit for that, but maybe a referral. And sometimes I ask if I get a good vibe, well, if you know somebody that, would like support with their energy, digestion, sleep, stress, muscles, joints, their immune system, then, let me know, and we could, do a referral or based system. And sometimes that works out. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes people come around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years later, and then they hit me up on email or text or social media or phone call. That's cool too. You know what I mean? I'm here. One of the other principles, the 4th principle, is if you stick around, eventually others will come around, and I've seen that happen, and that's cool too. I mean, I'm going to keep, educating people on YouTube and taking care of my own health and sharing that with others and trying to live a proactive wellness lifestyle. And for people who want that in their own lives or for their family or for the business, then great, let's chat. If not, it's cool too, I'm cool. And 2 other resources that I wanted to share with you is StrengthsFinder 2.0. All right, so we're going to end on the education note. Learn about your top 5 strengths after taking a test, because the more you learn about yourself, the better you can interact with others. So link in the description below for that. And then we have Eric Worre's GoPro. So if you're in network marketing then this is a great way to learn how to prospect, to present, as well as close in a more effective way. And that's going to involve understanding other people's needs and goals and assessing for fit instead of square peg through a circle hole of business opportunity or product, hard selling it. Unless you know somebody really well and you know they're looking for something and they pretty much have their wallet open, ready to buy, like they're red hot ready to buy, then it's going to have to be build the relationship route. And that's going to be almost all cases, which is build the relationship. So that's like the answer to most things. And then he also, Eric Worre, it's a picture of him. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, he wrote the book. And he's actually based in Las Vegas, so we have the same haircut. So there we go. But anyways, he has Rise of the Entrepreneur documentary, so I highly recommend checking that out as well. You learn about the stocks, the real estate, you learn about traditional employment and network marketing and how it's not perfect, but it is better when you look at everything. And so whether you agree or disagree with that, he provides the reasons in that documentary, and you can get this book for free, just pay for shipping, and you also get the audiobook for free. Links will be in the description below so you can check all of that out. So we're going to pass through the aromatherapy there. Boom. And other than that, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like button. If you did, hit subscribe for future video updates. And most importantly, check out those links in the description below so you can download the Shapr app, start developing more meaningful connections that supplement in-person networking, regardless of what you're looking for. Mentorship, an employer looking to hire, if you're looking to change jobs, if you're looking for customers, this is a great way to supplement the in-person. And apparently I have a visitor right now or a package coming in, but hey, let's open the door to better opportunities with the Shapr app as I tie it to me opening that door to get whatever's there. All right, so you see how the environment can help you take in what's going on? Okay, trying to tie in everything. You like that? No? Okay. Well, anyways, I'll see you in the next video. And until then, I'll be answering the door and answering messages on the app. But, okay, here we go. Bye.